Nigerian British and the Lord Mayor of Leeds, Councillor Abigail Marshall Katun, has been inducted into the Aisha Babangida Women Hall of Fame at the Maryam Babangida National Center for Women Development in Abuja. Chairman CEO, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, Honorable Abike Dabiru Erewa has stated that it was honor well deserved. And the Benue State Diaspora Focal Point Officer is beckoning diaspora investors to the state, insisting it is an investor's destination. And do not forget our complimentary segments of health tips by Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas, AMPA, and our diaspora of the moment. This is your favorite show, The Diaspora, and I am Khadija Bamali. Please stay. Welcome back. Now, the Aisha Babangida Women Hall of Fame attracted women of fame and substance. Our Nigerian diaspora woman, Leeds Lord Mayor, Councillor Abigail Marshall Katun, was the substance.
On all the existing protocols, a very huge thank you on behalf of my husband and myself. This is a true honor, and I am emotional and thankful for remembering me. This was where I started as a youth copper, right in the Hall of Fame here under the guidance of Mrs. Esther Ehobami. And please give her a hand of applause for me. Thank you. Thank you, Director. Thank you for all that you do for women in this country. Her Excellency, for your compassion, for your vision, for what we are and who we are as women. We just want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for everyone who has turned up today.
Thank you.
So I will ask my husband if you put your hand here.
Yes.
There you go. And we, after the count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Woo!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It is my singular honor and immense pleasure and profound sense of pride that I warmly welcome all of you to this momentous occasion, the induction ceremony of the Right Worshipful, the Lord Mayor of Leeds, Abigail Marshall Katun, who is also the Gimbian Jabba, into the prestigious Nigerian Women Hall of Fame. Today, we gather not only to honor an exceptional Nigerian woman, but also to celebrate a historic milestone that echoes across our nation and beyond. Mrs. Abigail Marshall Katun has distinguished herself on the global stage by becoming the first Nigerian and indeed the first African to be appointed the Lord Mayor of the city of Leeds in the United Kingdom. This remarkable achievement is not only a personal triumph, but a national honor. It fills us with pride and positions her as a true ambassador of Nigeria, showcasing the strength, resilience, and excellence of Nigerian women to the world.
Our sister, whom we are celebrating today, I'm here particularly. Yes, she's a woman we're proud of, but I'm proudly here as chairman Nigerians in Diaspora Commission because Honorable Abigail is one of the very brightest and the best Nigerians in the diaspora. And we keep saying Nigerians, we are the best anywhere in the world, the very first African to hold this position. So my sister, we celebrate you. We appreciate you. Thank you for making us all proud to share the same genes with you as Nigerians. And as Nigerians, everywhere we go, let's be proud of who we are. We are the best anywhere in the world. And our women are even better. Our women are energetic, beautiful, have that swag, intelligent and energetic. So thank you, Honorable. Let me get your new Gimbiya Jaba. Did I get it right? Princess. So thank you very much, my sister. Let me thank Senator Katung. When you have a supportive husband, you can achieve everything.
Yes, that's true.
Thank you for the support that you have given our sister. Thank you for being the solid rock behind her. And thank you for making her excel, to the very best. Honorable sister, even the sky is not your limit. You are Lord Mayor of Leeds. There's so much more you're going to do in the UK and Nigeria.
Yes.
According to Honorable Abike Dabiru Erewa, the induction underscores the strength and contributions of the Nigerian women in the diaspora and the importance of acknowledging those who are making significant global impact while maintaining strong connections with their homeland.
Congratulations, my sister. Very, very well deserved, inducted into the Women's Hall of Fame at the Mariam Babangida Women Development Center in Abuja. Also, congratulations on being the Gimbiya and Jaba. Congratulations, my dear sister. For me, as Chairman of Nigerian Diaspora Commission, I celebrate you, as others have done, for your numerous achievements. I keep saying Nigerians, just like you, are the best anywhere in the world. So this means a lot to us. Congratulations. Wish you all the very best. And we look forward to working with you to join hands in contributing your own quota to the growth and development of Nigeria. So I'm proud of you, not just as a woman, but as a great Nigerian who has done amazing things. And I thank your husband, too, Senator Katung, for his tremendous support for his wife. We all need that support. So congratulations, and indeed, we're very proud of you. For women, the truth is that it's actually not easy, but we have to just think outside the box, work hard. There's no alternative to hard work. And nothing should stop us but ourselves. When you have your courage, your conviction, go out there and do what you want to do. I'm sure it wasn't easy for our sister to become Lord Mayor of Leeds. It hasn't been easy for all of us as women, but you know what? We just have to work hard. We have to believe in ourselves, and most importantly, work together as women and strive to achieve our goals. A lot of stumbling blocks along the way will deter you, but you just have to push on and put in your very best. And of course, trust in the Almighty God, trust in yourself, work hard, have faith in yourself, the courage, conviction that you can be who you want to be and achieve anything you want to achieve realistically.
The Leeds Lord Mayor was at NIDCOM headquarters immediately after the induction and was welcomed by the Chairman CEO, NIDCOM, the Secretary to the Commission, as well as the British High Commissioner to Nigeria. Councillor Abigail Mashal-Katung has this to say on her recognition and induction into the Hall of Fame.
Congratulations, Your Excellency, on your induction into the Mariam Babangida Nigerian Women Hall of Fame. How does it feel to be recognized by your country of origin in this way?
Absolute privilege to be recognized by my country of birth. It's not just my home country, it's my country of birth. And the Aisha Babangida Hall of Fame is one of the departments at the Mariam Babangida National Center for Women Development, where I served as a National Youth Service Corps in 1999. So it's an absolute honor and privilege for me after 26 years to come back and be bestowed as an inductee into the center.
What personal values and experiences have shaped your leadership style?
I must say, first is service. Growing up as a young child, my late father always says, you educate to serve. He was very, very huge on education and was always learning and always wanted us to learn. And he was a strong believer that when you're educated, the best and the least you should do is give back to your community in terms of service. So that has really driven me to where I am today, making sure that you make a difference and you help others who are not as privileged as yourself, because the more you know, then the more you can do. So I would say service to humanity has been one of my greatest drivers.
How has your Nigerian heritage influenced your leadership and work in the UK?
I am Nigerian. I was born here. I lived 22 years of my life here. So I am a strong believer of culture and heritage because I believe that's what defines us. Yes, I have been in the UK for about 25 years now. But if you look at me, who do I look like? So yes, I am British, but at the same time, I never forget where I come from because that is what defines me. And I always say to younger people, being custodians of your culture is what makes you different. You know, especially in the diaspora, we're able to bring a completely different perspective of life. I come from a developing country. In living in a developed country, there are lots of things that we have in common. So it's all the things that makes us Nigerian, makes us African, that we can take over to the diaspora, into England, into the space that I have found myself, and also showcase the culture that we really are and what makes us different from the Europeans there. So I would say yes, my culture definitely defines me, not just as a Nigerian, but as an African.
What uplifting narrative about Nigeria would you share to encourage members in the diaspora to invest back home?
And one thing I know about Nigerians, we tend to know how to thrive wherever we are placed. All a Nigerian needs is an opportunity. And once there's that opportunity to thrive, the sky is our limit. So I always say to Nigerians, wherever you find yourself, be adaptable. Learn about the laws of whatever land that you have found yourself and make sure you adhere to it. Determination and hard work will always be the key to our success. And one thing I know about Nigerians, we are not afraid of hard work. So you can tell by the number of successful Nigerians in the diaspora, whenever there's anything African, once you find out who is it, the next thing, by the time you count up to 5 Nigerians, you would know that that's just kind of normal with us. So excellence, I would always say, is something that a typical Nigeria would always pursue, and I would always encourage whoever you are, whatever you are, as a Nigerian, wherever you find yourself, be the best version and be an ambassador of your home country, because the narratives sometimes are unfair. And as much as, yes, like everywhere else, there are people who give us a bad name, but at the same time, there's a good number of us who are being very good ambassadors of Nigeria, and we continue to do so.
Congratulations, Senator. How does it feel to witness your wife being honored in our country of origin for remarkable leadership and service?
I'm excited because my wife has achieved so much that her home country has also recognized what she's done, both within and outside in particular, and decided to induct her into this Hall of Fame. So it's always a pleasure and I think of joy to see somebody you adore and admire and associated with, like my wife, who has been my rock and a mother and a wife, come through the stages to attain the heights she's attained today.
With her recognition in Nigeria, are there any plans as a family to deepen your encouragement with national development efforts or diaspora-focused initiatives?
Definitely, as a family, that's been our focus, to give back to society, because society has given us so much. We are coming from humble backgrounds to where we are today is God's grace, and we believe as a family that it's time for us to give back to society. That's why we have a foundation that's focused on development of and mentoring of young people, so that they also become like us. Like she stated at the center, we all have a story. We didn't just happen. So even just telling our story inspires people. I remember when I got an award for leadership at the UN last year, September, and I told my story. People who were moved to tears. So when young people see you today, they think, oh, you just became who you are today without trying to find out where you've been to get to where you are. For instance, I tell them, I sold CDs on the streets of Lagos when I was a student in the University of Lagos before I got to where I am today. So it's part of growing up. It's the challenges we face in society. You don't just become anything, you have to strive and work for it.
Let's take a short break. The Diaspora returns shortly.
Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Congratulations. I wish you all the very best. We're proud of you and we pray for you. Wish you a parallel success.
And I'm very much looking forward to working with the Nigerians in diaspora, making our contribution known and felt, and looking at building on our relationship.
Thank you so much. And of course, increasing trade between Nigeria and
Yes.
Philippines. It's your portfolio.
Really vital.
I wish you all the very best.
Thank
Welcome back. Benue State is often referred to as the food basket of the nation. How true is that? We will soon know as our own director and producer of the Diaspora, Mr. Gabriel Odu, takes on the State Diaspora Focal Point Officer. Take a listen.
I've been appointed as the Diaspora Focal Person for Benue State. My area is mainly to bring linkages and investment to Benue. So my office is called Directorate of Diaspora Linkages and Investment.
Beautiful.
And I have been saddled with the task of going out there in diaspora, sensitizing them, and showing them the potentials of investments that we have so that we can collaborate together and they will come home and impact on those sectors that we need help.
Wow, that's very interesting. Are you saying Benue State is an investment destination?
Absolutely. Benue State is an investment destination, especially when we talk about agriculture.
They used to say it's the food basket of the nation. Is it still on? Or am I right?
Yeah, it's still the food basket of the nation. All that state needs is people to come and invest. The raw materials are there. Is it fruits you are talking about? All year around, you see mangoes rotting around the area and the communities. No processing industries. Is it yam you are talking about? That's the destination for yam. More than 100 trucks come out of Benue every day to different destinations. Every day, 100 trucks full of yam, good yam, quality yam. And when you see that you keep these yams without preservative strategies, they get rotten. Again, we need that to be converted to maybe yam flour and other forms so that we can preserve it for a longer period of time. Mainly, why I'm here today at NIDCOM was to see our amiable chairman and CEO so that we can collaborate. And our biggest point of collaboration was on agriculture. When we presented our proposal to her, she was very, very interested. And she said we should go ahead, first of all, to organize an online interaction with our diasporan people. In fact, she wants to be part of that online interaction. So remember, she's for the whole Nigeria. She's not just for one state.
Yes.
So Benue State, since we brought proposal for agriculture, she's interested to work with us. and even help us point fingers at certain diaspora investors that can come in and assist us. So, but we should start with an online interaction so that we can sensitize our people. Our governor will definitely be present. And she said she also wanted to be present there so that she can also lend her suggestions on how Benue can become the greatest destination for agricultural investment. So that is why we're here. Our proposal is already with her. Once we go back now, we will work with our governor and the diaspora so that a date is going to be fixed for the online interaction of Benue diaspora. And our main theme will be that of on agriculture. You know, you start one thing first before you get into another. I have a lineup of things that along the line will be, you know, implementing.
Right.
Yes. Education, you know that it's very difficult for most of our youngs to go and study out there. We want to see if we can generate scholarship from diaspora so that our best brains, we can train them out there and they can come back and help us.
That is important.
Yeah.
Up next is our health tip segment with AMPA Doctor.
Today I'd like to talk a little bit about high blood pressure. High blood pressure, which is elevated blood pressure, is something that is a very common chronic illness that affects a lot of people. When you say your blood pressure is elevated, it could be episodic or long-standing. And long-standing would be a blood pressure greater than 140/90 that is documented at your medical evaluation for more than 3 episodes.
Now to our diaspora of the moment.
Our diaspora of the moment is Voke Ogwe Gbemre, a graduate of Stephen F. Austin State University with a master's degree in mathematics, earned this prestigious honor as a testament of 20 years of her dedication to service in teaching mathematics and computer science across schools in the United States. She recently received the Presidential Awards for Excellence in Mathematics and Science Teaching, which is the highest recognition that a kindergarten through 12th grade science, technology, engineering, or mathematics teacher may receive for outstanding teaching in the United States. Congratulations, Mrs. Voke. We celebrate you as our diaspora of the moment.
This has been the Diaspora this week. Keep a date with us next week for another interesting episode of your favorite show, The Diaspora. I remain Khadija Bamali. Stay positive.